You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Dibella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Where are they going?
To go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Whoa!
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Greyloff of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you? Are you a relative of one of the Riften dockworkers, Zagonian? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to Blackmarsh. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the Eight Divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up
Salt
and let's get
earth
this
of
over.
Nirn, our... As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the lizard!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds!
Dragon!
Get the townspeople to safety! Come on! The gods won't give us another chance! This way!
Jarl, what is that thing? Legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
We just need to...
Yeah!
You need to get over him! Now! That boy, you're doing great. Torald! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me!
What does it take to kill this monster? Damn you mages! Aren't you good for anything?
It's you and me, prisoner! Stay close!
Run, you idiot! It's still coming! Nothing kills it! Die, dragon! You want to be that big next seal? Into the teeth already!
Raylo, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine! I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovngarde!
You, come on! Into the keep! Let's go!
Quick! I can cut you loose inside the keep! Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? To bring us to the end times? We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns. I can't decide if things are about to get... See if one of these chests has some armor for you. You better get some gear. You better get some gear. Got to be a sword or two in one of these chests. Look around. See if one of these chests has some armor for you. You better get that armor on. Give that sword a few swings too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there. This way.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Let's see where this goes. Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them. Hold on now. We only want to...
I'd spare you. For now.
If you want to die, so be it. force you to cross me. Let me see if I can get that door open. There may be a way out, down this way. Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen, now!
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
What was that? Time to end this little game. Master! I cannot bear you!
There's no escape!
Gun then, this way.
Fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon? Please, don't make up nonsense. Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Poor fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks. We'll need everything we can get.
Shoot. Take all my things, please.
Grab what you can and let's go.
There's no way out that way, you know.
I'm glad to be out of that place. I hope this leads somewhere.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me think.
The prisoners are escaping!
I will tell you!
I'll rip your heart out! Come on! Mercy!
guess we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us. We'd better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way. That doesn't go anywhere. I guess we'd better try this way. Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back. Easy does it. That was close. This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it. Wait! Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. And it's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. You could really use someone like you. If the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me.
There's my uncle.
I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
Uncle Alvar, hello.
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
Okay, come inside.
Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over... Nobody
Dragons
believes
now,
me,
is it?
But I tell you, I saw a dragon!
If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a
Ain't
dragon.
every day we get visitors. Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. Of course, take what you need. But what's all this about? What are you two doing here? What? A dragon? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier, flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was. A dragon? Here in Skyrim? What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Jarl Balgruuf. He rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torygg when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torygg, you know. Walked right into his palace, and that's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it when you get to Whiterun. Just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach. The Jarl's Gerder's family first settled here at She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. Sigrid, we have company.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude. Just head north, you can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold, the biggest and the best of the 9 holds of Skyrim. But don't take my word for it. You didn't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak and his top lieutenants. Right, the leader of the Stormcloaks. They claim to be fighting for Skyrim's freedom, but the war is really all about Ulfric wanting to be High King of Skyrim. A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers. Like this time, the general turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the general changed his mind. You know the rest. You haven't heard of the Civil War in Skyrim? I guess down in Cyrodiil, it's pretty simple. Ulfric founded the Stormcloaks years ago. He's always used the ban on the worship of Talos. He never succeeded in getting much support. So a few months ago, he murdered the High King. That got the Empire's attention. I guess that wasn't such a big deal elsewhere in the Empire, but here, even I'll admit it hasn't been the Empire's finest hour. If he hadn't signed the peace treaty with the Thalmor, they would have destroyed the... That's the part that Ulfric's supporters always conveniently forget about. Unless the Empire stands together. So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might... Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed. Of course. I know today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion. The Legion could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. I don't blame you for being angry about it. I would be too in your shoes. But it was all a mistake. You weren't supposed to be on that cart with those Stormcloak traitors. And the Imperial Legion needs your help, especially now with that dragon out there somewhere and Ulfric back on the loose. Sure, I understand. It's not easy to go from being executed, but I think you'll see that the Legion is Skyrim's only hope for real peace right now. I know you'll make the right choice in the end.
We've been so worried about you.
Stay sharp.
Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down.
General
and I'll get you
Tullius
something
has
to
his
eat.
headquarters in Castle Dour, in the city of Solitude. You'll want to talk to Legate Ricka. I'll be sure to put in a good word for you if I get back to Solitude first. Be careful on the way to Solitude.
Then, boy.
Damn Stormcloaks could be anywhere.
How did you get away?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard.
Make yourself at home.
We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
I just hope the war doesn't come to Riverwood. There's enough trouble in the world without those Stormcloaks stirring up more. Just follow the road north. When you get to Honningbrew Meadery, turn left and the road will take you to the city gates. It's not far. We used to go to the market there every month or so until the roads got so dangerous with the war and all. Farewell.
When your friend told me. I didn't believe it at first either.
Did you really see a dragon?
A dragon? In Helgen? Why, it could be here at any moment.
I'm sure Riverwood will be all right. Dear, when the Jarl learns what's... He's sure to... Soldiers. Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother. From Feindal? That's strange. He's never written to me before. What is this? Is this what he really thinks about me? Well, you can tell that long-eared ass not to come around the store anymore. He's not welcome. You're a strapping young man. Don't be a stranger.
I don't know what you overheard.
You're not from around here. That makes
The
two of
Riverwood
us.
Trader is everything you need in a general store. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. The sooner you find the claw, the trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
You lost?
Stay sharp.
Did you really see a dragon?
Make yourself at home.
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers, but you seem all right.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
Mara bless you for agreeing to help us. You're not from around here. That makes two of us.
Show those thieves! The sooner you find the claw, trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Take a look. Till next time.
Orgnar. Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you... You're that visitor been poking around. Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only going to get worse now. Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials.
Yep, ale's
War's
going
only
bad.
going to get worse. I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Need a room? Talk to Delphine. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino. Been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
He told of old battles and gold he had made.
Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches me. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Mm-hmm.
You're that visitor been poking around.
That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faendal ever again.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
At the Bard's College in Solitude. They train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster. Now that's what I like to hear. Good work. I think you deserve some gold from my tips at the inn. Sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one.
Out of my way, stranger. What do you want?
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. With the children of Skyrim and...
Good day, friend. Keeping well? I suppose Master Neloth won't mind. He's always telling me to get out of his way.
Hmm?
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal. I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold. Till next time.
Huh?
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill. We're a small village, but we work hard and take care of our own. It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. Until next time.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side. Get me mad, and I'll prank you. And not a little, a lot. Ugh, everybody around here. So I like to have a little fun. My friend Dorothy doesn't like my pranking. You're being mean, Frodnar. So what if I am? Hey, get out of here! You need to leave.
Still here.
All right, what is it?
What do you need?
Still need me to do something?
I've got your back.
What do you want me to carry? I'll head back home if you need me. Stupid dog.
Imperial business. Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
Can I help you?
Welcome. I'm the owner and proprietor of Hunting Brew Meadery.
Enjoy slowing down the hard-working folk. If you want to buy something, go find Sabjorn. Otherwise, piss off.
Hunting Brew uses only the finest natural... Take a look. Until next time.
To tell you the truth, Sabjorn isn't much of an owner. Slave driver, sure.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead and... If you're looking to purchase any mead, speak to the owner, Sabjorn.
Citizen, I'm warning you. This is none of your concern, citizen. Be gone.
Good enough.
Oh, well. Must have run off.
You look strong. Come to your basket.
Well, that's
and be a
taken care of.
companion.
No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in your vast... The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in... If you go to him, good luck.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your Vasker, if you're worth anything in a fight. The Circle are the... That's Ayla... Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really... Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 Orc Berserk? Skjor says it was more like 40, but where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting. Only the most famous warrior band in all of Sky. When we arrive, blood... This is life, brother. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath.
got the fleetest steeds in all the... Man like you needs a war horse. None of them's older than 9, and the youngest is 6. Now the horse I got for sale is 7 years old. We've taken to calling her Queen Alfsigar, or just Ali for short. I expect you can name... Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. Then come back when you've got that much. Ride strong.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
This one needs something? Yes? How can I assist, hmm? There is no trust for Khajiit in this place. They'll never see you coming. May your road lead you to warm sands. The wind blows bitter cold in this place. The warm sand of elsewhere is far away from here. Khajiit has wares, if you have coin. My bones ache. The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, in the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly. An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made. Take a look. Take a look. I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
You look
We
tired,
must
friend.
have more swords for the
Planet Mirror
Imperial
has bent for
soldiers.
rent. I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride? Ask Doyle and
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 seconds.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his. If my cleaning gets in your way, just say the word and I'll be off. This here is Dragon's Reach, and it's my task to see it looks...
Pig sticker like that's not going to get you far. Best visit the blacksmith.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls, except in the Jarl. And don't you forget.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
What's
My
the
lord,
meaning of this
please.
interruption?
This is no
Jarl
time for
Balgruuf
rash
is not
action.
receiving
I just think
visitors.
we need more information before we act. Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that
The Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
will
mountains...
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the... Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth, but not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragon. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain... Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Well, let's see. Travel-stained clothes, worn soul's blank and unintelligent expression. Yes, in fact, you do. I believe I am, yes. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of... Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one-up. What a fascinating conversation that would be. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not, as long as I'm left alone to pursue my research. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly.
Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt. May the gods watch over your battles, friend. If it's the war you're referring to, no doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Sky. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come. No doubt he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also because he knew, with good planning, even now my court wizard, we must also have ample but our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot, until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. Now,
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taken to fight with the Stormcloaks. That iron sword's pretty undependable. You should try steel. Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
Yes?
I know looking for my husband Nazim. Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually
It took
where
me
he
weeks to
stuffs
find that
himself
thieves'
these
den.
days.
I can't stop now. And I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men.
You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife, if you set foot outside.
I just want to go home and read.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. No, I'm not. Looks like we've... No, I'm a Redguard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. I can teach you a few things. If you find that sword. Saphir!
And why shouldn't
I'm the commander of the guard.
Because I'm a Greymane doesn't mean I can't earn my own. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Farewell. Huh? I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started, we've been at each other's throats.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. You take care of yourself now.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
There's nothing a man can do that I can't do better, whether it's serving drinks or slaying trolls. I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? About the same as everyone else? They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggle. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. Yeah, these Khajiit... It's got to be tough. Worst thing is, nobody... Matter of fact, I do. And Denord knows a liar when she sees one. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman? I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started, we've been at...
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere.
Hulda's the one to talk to.
Once Mikhail gets them, they're got. I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Oh, Sadia.
Yes, Mum?
I'll be needing
I'm a
you to mop
bard,
the place down
trained at
extra
the Bard's
tonight.
College in
Lots of
Solitude.
spills.
Wanderers like...
Oh,
There's
yes,
a whole
Miss-
college up... I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a headmistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband. Some parting advice? Women love sonnets.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone. For the age of aggression is just about done.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. The heat of the battle is the fire. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them. It wasn't my fault. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control. And why not? I could beat anyone in this city. Bare hand. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Ha! Snowback. Good. Chat time's over. Want to hear a little? And why not? 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
This is a local favorite and...
That's your best, huh?
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up! Somebody, help!
It's nothing.
Ah! Oh! Somebody do something!
Yeah. Skyrim belongs to the Nords. Ah! No! I will destroy you.
This is a local favorite. One of the first songs I... This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Now that's what I call a punch.
We
You got me.
to our youth, today's come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. The children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Best fight I've had in years.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scores.
You're someone
that
who can get
has
things
sullied
done.
our
I like
hopes and
that.
our dreams.
Good. Chat time's over. Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong dream. Let's not waste any time.
Yes.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of Thorald? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? You holding my Thorald?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding hands?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
I work for Belethor.
If not,
at the
let me
General
know. I
Goods
might
Store.
have it stored away.
What is it, Argonian?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe... Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived 20 of a sort. Within these walls, if I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. What do you need, my friend? Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. What are you doing that for?
I'm still here. Let's go.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
We'll leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else. And we don't know where the dragon is.
is it? Dragons?
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax. The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar. At a fair price, of course. Ah, a snitch, huh? Can't have you running to any guards now, can I? Never should have come here. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Stay out of trouble, Argonian.
Mara bless you for agreeing to... You're a strapping young man. Don't be a stranger.
Show the sooner you take a look. All right, then.
You looking for a new blade? I see no harm in it. The grindstone will improve your weapon, if you've got the raw materials. You can use the forge to make something new.
By sure, what do you want? It's my boy Sven you need to listen to. He sings at the inn most every night. Sven has the voice of a snowlark.
And you got business here in Riverwood, eh? There are worse villages.
Takes a fair bit of strength to carry a greatsword like that. But can you use it?
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village. You want to talk to me after everything you've done? I'll show you what I know. Until next time. There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure. What are you doing that for? Maybe you've already met Camilla Valerius. Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
staying safe, I hope. Everything all right?
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
Never should have come here. You're mine.